Okay, well, first of all, I apologize for the camera if it moves a little bit. I was going to use my camera and I had a tripod set up, but then the battery died. And so I wanted to get this review out. I'm a little under the weather today, so I guess you'll have to put up with that too. But I wanted to make good use of my time, so I figured I'd review these Klein Tools pliers that I just received. And they are the 2000 series, some would say legendary 2000 series, diagonal cutting pliers. And they have the insulated grip and they're rated to 1000 volts. And I figured the best way to review them was to simply do a basic nail cutting test with them and two other pliers that I'm quite fond of. One pair that I've used for quite some time, this style, is the 9.5-inch Channellock diagonal cutters. These things are high leverage. I believe it's called a lap joint construction. As you can see, the Kleins are similar. Where basically the joint goes through the two halves, and one is on top of the other. Anyway, these things get great leverage. They have the high leverage handles as well. They are 9.5 inches. Now, another pair of pliers that I couldn't pass up, thanks to another YouTuber, MD Lee, was Lowe's was having a clearance of these Irwin, basically they're NWS from Germany rebranded pliers. They had a linesman version, they had an angled version, and then they had these diagonal cutting pliers, and I believe needle nose, I think. I've never actually seen those. Anyway, these diagonal cutting pliers are pretty interesting. They basically have a compounding action, which multiplies the leverage, and basically gives you the power of a larger cutting plier in a smaller profile. And in this case, they're 8 inches, and they do work. It's not a gimmick. So NWS is legit. Irwin was purchased by I think Stanley. I believe that's right. I think I got that from Garnett Tools. And since then, I guess they're changing over the product lineup. And Lowe's was clearancing these out. Also, Garage Journal I think alerted a number of people to this. So the YouTube tool and auto technician and mechanics and electricians community, that's a great place to get information. And then Garage Journal is a fantastic place to get information and get some great tools at great discounted prices and clearance prices. So then the last ones are these Kleins, which I'm reviewing for Home Depot, and these are 8-inch. They are insulated, as I mentioned, and they're supposed to be pretty darn awesome. So just to do a simple test here, let's see if I can actually do this holding my iPhone camera while trying to cut the nail with each pair of pliers. So the channel locks will be up first. We're going to go off camera for a second here so I can try to get the nail in there. And so we're basically cutting with one hand. So it'll be interesting. I guess we won't really put too much stock into the nice edge created by the cut, seeing as I'm kind of doing this in a very handicapped way. All right, so we got the first nail in there. Here's the channel locks, and then corner, I don't know, corner number 1 or whatever, lane 1 I guess would be better. Here's the channel locks. Let's see what happens. Oh fuck, that's hard. There we go. Just need to move my hand down a little bit. Usually using 2 hands with those hasn't really been an issue. Alright, so now we're going to do the rebranded NWS Irwins. Shit, whoops. Man, that's... No, I have not been drinking. I am under the weather. But it's a little harder than I thought, trying to load the nail in with one hand while I'm holding this camera. In fact, the only reason I haven't started over and just waited for my other camera to charge is purely for entertainment value. Okay, I swear this nail here is getting into the pliers any second now. Okay, just about got it. There we go. All right, now let's see how these guys do. And granted, I can't really move my hand down very far, you know. I have to hold the pliers, so pretty awesome. You can see that leverage works. All right, now the Kleins. And again, these are more similar style to the Channellocks. This is probably going to be the most difficult of all, simply because of, you know, it's because of the leverage. But man, they are thick. You know, they do flare out. They do, if you look at the angle on it, it's pretty beefy. I'm expecting these to actually do a pretty darn good job, and it'll be interesting. So here we go. Here we go. Holy crap! I swear that was actually easier than the rebranded Irwins with the compounding action. I mean, that was, yeah, these things have a heck of an edge. Man, that was actually kind of amazing. You can also see, I mean, you can see the beefiness. Again, these, you know, the Channellocks are high leverage. You can see the beefiness of these. You know, the head width is a little bit thicker. But yeah, pretty amazing. Man, do they cut well. I'm really impressed. So I guess, you know, an objective review has just turned into an endorsement. Yeah, and these, you can't go wrong with these for the price. I think I paid $10 on clearance from Lowe's, but you're not going to find those anymore. Yeah, and these are just, I don't know. I've always liked these Channellocks. Looks like we still have a piece of, yeah, had a piece of a nail there. I've always liked these, and in fairness, I grabbed a little bit too far up, but man, those Kleins just cut through that nail like butter. Anyway, that's my review for the Klein 2000 series, 8-inch, insulated, protected up to 1000 volts, diagonal cutting pliers. Until next time. I can't think of anything that anyone else on YouTube hasn't already said. So I almost infringed on a few YouTubers' patents. Anyway, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.